us today for episode 134 of Tattoo Collecting 101, right here on Guy Aitchison's Reinventing the Tattoo Network, a community for tattooers, apprentices, collectors, and all those curious about the world of tattooing, as we encourage everyone to join these live stream and real-world events. We aim to educate and inspire one another to create better art, tattoos, and to leave the community a better place than how we found it. We stream out most days of the week, so be sure to check out the full schedule of events we have going on, as well as our professional development courses from over 20 world-class tattoo artists at reinventingthetattoo.com. You can also find these shows on our Roku channel, as well as your favorite podcast platforms. So just search for Reinventing the Tattoo and you'll find us there. Real quick, just want to say thank you to the sponsors who make this network possible. So thank you to World Tattoo Events, which has the largest, most comprehensive list of tattoo conventions going on in the world right now, as well as Tattoo Now, technology for tattooers. They're the leading edge in professional development, management, and digital tools for tattooers of all levels, as well as our affiliates at the Fireside Tattoo Network and the Apprenticeship Diaries. And lastly, we just want to say thank you to Guy Aitchison, who makes it all possible. He's the founder and inspiration behind the Reinventing the Tattoo community, and you can go to guyaitchison.com to get your copy of the Biomech Encyclopedia, instructional DVDs, original oil paintings, and custom coil machines. And lastly, if you're enjoying the information that we put out, be sure to share it with a friend and watch another video. And we are here this week. Ben and Fawn are joining us on the road.
Yo, yo, yo. I'm not really on the road, Kyle. I'm on my couch.
You're at couch. It's mobile.
Remoting.
I'm on the road. Look at this blue sky behind me.
I can't see your feed, Fawn. I don't understand why. That makes
Kyle has me shut off.
There we go.
Yeah, you see me now? Look at this beautiful blue sky, and I
There we
clearly
go.
left my sunglasses inside. I'm setting up my phone on my monopod, so I'm gonna put you guys down like I'm a 6-year-old, and you get to look at least it's the blue sky and not a ceiling fan. So
Blue
It's a nice day.
skies coming on me.
blue skies.
I actually stopped by baby's mama's house to drop off little Bean. And the only reason I was like, oh, I should go in and ask for a gimbal. And that was the only thing I had to say to her. And we ended up sitting, not like that. Didn't mean to mean, but like that was the only like point I needed to bring up and totally forgot to bring it up. So
One
we're
and only
working
thing.
on yeah, like so we stood there and talked for a half hour and I still forgot to ask for it.
Well,
But yeah. I'm doing the prop it up thing on it as well.
well, I'm
Because
almost
professionalism.
prepared and ready.
That's how we do it around here.
Professionalism. How was the drive, Fawn?
Drive was actually pretty good. We only ran into just the tiniest bit of traffic.
Nice.
No, it's not long. I don't think so. Yeah, though. Giving Jess the keys. I'm slacking. I'm talking to you guys instead of helping unload.
What
But
the
we're
fuck?
here. We're here way ahead of the. Huh? The one that unlocks it. It's probably. I don't think I locked it. How we work.
Good job.
My key fob. The little symbols might be worn off of it, and I can't even tell you for sure which one locks or unlocks it.
Man,
Just,
push
I know this
one and
sounds
then the
funny.
other.
We'll figure
Push
it out
one and then
eventually.
the other. See what you know what? The taco doesn't even have a key fob.
What year is the
People-
taco?
99.
Nice.
People see
nice.
you using a key at your door and they assume you're breaking in, and it cracks me up.
I mean,
I
my
get some
van's in
weird
03,
looks.
so it's only a little bit behind the taco. I mean, I got 4 years on the taco.
That's a lot. A lot.
True. All right. So I'm gonna
Looking
turn this bad
good.
boy around.
Pipe.
Maybe.
Pipe and drape is up.
Pipe and drape
Mhm.
is up. Medusa is here.
Medusa's already tattooing people.
Already set up and awesome. And then we've got our booths. Empty.
What?
So we're gonna be right here next to Medusa. The Red Tree booth will be, and then we'll have Cervena, of course. And the True Tattoo Supply booth is kind of like the main supplier of goods and tattoo needs here at the show. I believe Electrum is here as well.
Mhm.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm probably going way too fast for you guys.
That's okay. I was already dizzy.
Well, yeah, it's all the black and white. Look.
Right.
But I always kind of like getting the walkthrough with you guys the night before the show starts.
Man, it looks good.
Yeah, you can see all the care and everything that everybody's put in. And when we walk in, it's pretty much ready for us to start setting up, and everything's right here where we need it. I love when shows provide us with like water, paper towels, sharps containers, like the essentials to get us going. They even threw razors in this year, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
It's like one of those things
Heck
that like
yeah.
traveling tattooers are like, oh, I forgot to get razors. It's a pretty cool touch. There's a really cool gift that they gave all the artists, and I don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody that might be watching that hasn't checked in yet. But I can't wait to show you next week this really cool gift that they gave all of the attending artists.
Oh yeah.
Pink Starburst.
Yeah. I love the candy. First thing out. Bam.
You know,
Did Chris start setting up yesterday?
they've probably been setting up all week. I haven't seen Chris yet. Oh, there's Hot Dog's booth. Oh, there's Hot Dog. There's Josh.
Nice.
What up? Got Adam over here.
Nice. Adam, give that guy a squish for me. Tell him I said what's up.
He's in conversation
when-
right now. I'll come
yeah.
back around.
No, I didn't mean right this very second.
It smells green over here in this corner.
It's me.
Penny over here.
Yeah, my favorite taxidermist. To be fair, he's the only taxidermist I know, but he is still my favorite. And he's
He's
cool
got some
dude.
awesome stuff in his booth always.
He's a cool dude. You want to find some oddities? That's the way to go.
Absolutely.
The
Those light stands
Art
are
Deco
dope.
props.
Yeah, those are really
Chris-
nice.
Yeah.
Chris makes these. These are
I
actually
know.
like handmade by Chris, and he like puts new paper backs on them and everything. Pretty cool.
That's because he's a fucking gangster. That's all.
He's got a pretty nice little merch spread, if I do say so myself.
I need to get a flat bill this year. I didn't get one last year. I meant to.
If only I wore hats like that. Look, there's a couple of options to choose from.
Oh, dope.
Are you going, Ben?
I think Lily and I might attempt to come up on Saturday for a little bit, but I don't
Nice.
want to make any promises because dealing with a 5-year-old is not always go according to plan.
Mm-hmm.
That and I just got done driving around for the past 2 weeks, so we'll double check that.
Gotcha. I'm pulling in Friday for the day, so I'll get you a hat if you don't show up.
Gucci. That would
Showing
be
y'all
cool.
what's up.
Looking good, man. Looking
Mhm.
good.
Flip it. There we go.
He does a good job of bringing in a variety of vendors, just like Hell City does. It's pretty cool to see the spread sometimes.
So I could take the walk down the vendor hallway. I don't know who's all gonna be here, but if you guys are coming, there's this whole other hallway here, and this is gonna be a whole like row of vendors. Got a few of them starting to set up. Sorry if I make you guys dizzy trying to walk.
Yeah, you're fine.
So you come down this hallway, and this is actually what connects like the meeting hall area or the convention room with the hotel.
Nice.
Got this beautiful scene out here. This is kind of my favorite spot to hang out. I'll walk like the outside over. So this will take you to like the main hotel lobby and check in, and then a little further up here on the left is the room with additional tattooers.
Nice. Ooh, obelisks.
Ooh.
I wonder if I can make a current.
Sure you could. There's some really cool vendors that are gonna be here all weekend. Oh man, there's this whole side of crystals I missed.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I
Those are
just didn't
sick.
see them on the backside.
That's
Like
what
I'm gonna
she
have
said.
to. Looks like I'm going home with some more rocks in my pockets.
Rock, buy the rock, exchange the money for the rock.
Hey, I like it.
Skulls and dragons, can't go wrong. That's my kind of stuff.
I was recently gifted a pink rock. And
What, that was the
told,
little rose quartz?
yeah. And
Nice.
Lily told me, she said, that way you can take it with you and think of me.
Aw.
And my little heart melted.
So
How
now you
cute.
have a little like worry stone that you keep in your pocket and fidget with.
Yeah. Except it's like the size of a lighter. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna make like a wire basket or a rope or string catch for it and hang it somewhere in the taco.
I was gonna say, what if we wrapped it up and you put it on a keychain? But hanging in the taco is even better. You know, having those little talismans when you travel is pretty powerful, I think.
I agree. It's like the
What?
guardian bells for the motorcyclists and
this.
stuff like that. What?
Ooh, that's awesome.
That
What?
is super cool. Look at these graffitied skulls. What is this? A muskrat?
Baller.
All right, all right. I told you guys they had some
Baller.
great vendors here.
Damn.
There's a certain someone on the True Tune team that might get into these bones.
I
Mhm.
don't think so. Look at this. This is so cool. Look at these, Ben.
I know, they're dope.
Ooh.
What jawbone is that? Is that a donkey or a horse? Cow?
Horse or cow? What kind of jawbone are these?
Horse and cow.
One's a horse. This one's a horse. This one is a cow.
It's almost like I know my jawbones.
Almost.
Hog jaw.
This is a hog jaw.
See the tusks in the front?
How
I didn't even see
cool.
that until you panned. Super
Sick.
dope. Those are super rad.
I love these little sceneries here. They kind of look like they belong in my tattooing space.
So they're also UV reactive.
They're UV reactive too. Awesome. Oh, what?
What?
Sounds stinking cool. Oh, that's awesome.
That one has a cabin in the woods. I feel like I should have them down. I don't mean to cut your camera.
No, this is wonderful. I love these. These are so
Please,
different.
please, please.
3D printed little cabin
Oh,
in the
that's
woods.
awesome.
So I made these little steps.
That's
Down.
Oh,
that's
how
super
cool.
cool.
Whoa.
There's my little kitty.
Nice.
Little cabin.
It's almost like she knew the
Awesome.
tattoo crowd would also be outdoorsy as F.
Man, I'm gonna come down
Thanks
here
for
and
picking
spend
up,
some
Laura.
money
I
too.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is Bone
What's
and
the
Branch.
name?
Are you local?
Yeah.
Yep, local to Indianapolis. Cool.
And we're also
Perfect.
in a couple stores in the state too. We got in Greenwood, we're in Spiritual Gardens, and then in Bloomington, we're in the Burnish Raven.
Could you guys hear her? Did you make that out?
Some of it, but repeat it just to be clear for everybody else.
Let me stand a little closer.
Hey guys, Spiritual Gardens in Greenwood. You can pick up our stuff there, and then also the Burnished Raven in Bloomington.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you. That's way cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. Those are awesome. I'm excited to
It
check
looks
those
like
out.
it's gonna be nicely set up. Sorry to make you guys dizzy again. We got the standees over here. You want to take a
Nice. Those are
picture?
good ones. What? He skipped leg day at the tattoo shop? What was that?
Oh, maybe we should fix that.
I'm sure he'd let you.
Oh, this is where we've got the barber set up again,
Oh,
laying down the
shit.
Visqueen.
Oh, A+ Barber School. I saw Chris's post about that earlier.
Yeah.
I was considering going to barber school. Ooh, snacks.
You want to see the snack? It
Yeah,
looks
sure.
like it's gonna be tacos. Look at that guacamole.
Fuck yeah.
We get back to some of the skirts. Here we
I
go.
need to
Here's-
find
Oh, think I might have run into the man himself.
the self-care booth at a convention sometime soon.
The self-care booth.
Yeah, the clothing line.
Look who's here.
Oh, there's the man, the myth, the legend.
One of my favorites. How are you?
What
Good. How's everything going?
Good, good. Other than this one now, she just wants to love on everybody.
Sorry, I got it all over the screen.
Got my new sweets and here's some juices. What's happening with you? Good drive in?
Yeah, super good drive-in. We're live right now on tattoo collecting. Can I put these on? Say
No pressure. Welcome to the
What
show, Chris.
Hey.
I'm sure you're doing a million and
What's going
five
on,
things,
guys?
brother. How's your day?
Pretty good, pretty good. Everything's going together good. Actually, we've had a bunch of people show up to help, so it's been pretty awesome.
Good.
Actually,
It's awesome.
seamless. Yeah. How's you guys doing?
Amazing. Good, man.
Yeah.
Good. Missing you, other than, you know.
Adam comes up while we're doing this and gets us on camera too. You guys coming
Nice.
out or just chilling this week?
I think I'm going to be out Saturday at some point, and I think Kyle's coming out on Friday at some point. So,
I'll be there Saturday all day.
oh, I lied.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, yeah, I hope to see you guys out for a little bit at least. Everything's going to get good. We're about to have dinner. We got a catered dinner for everybody that showed up today. So,
Nice.
step outside,
yeah.
have dinner on the patio, wrap up a few things that new Pipe and Great people didn't know about. But other than that, that's perfect.
Man, talk about the red carpet.
You got what?
Pipe and drape.
Yeah, the important thing is we do have Pipe and Drape. I mean,
That's
might have
the
misplaced
first
a
thing we
few
noticed.
pieces.
Pipe and Drape
Yeah,
was
I
up
mean,
on Thursday, you know? Like, imagine that.
For some reason, I thought by at least 2 on Thursday we'd have electricity in all the booths. So it was 2:30, my bad. Yeah.
Oops.
But you know, electricity,
Oops.
Pipe and Drapes is going. So we got some of those things that you sometimes need. And other than that, everything's been super tight. It looks
You
super
mean
good.
standard necessities?
Yeah, those necessities and standards are in place actually. So it's looking pretty good.
Well, brother, we miss you.
Props, my shirtless security guard.
That's the best kind of security
Here's our
guard.
short skirt. Right there, security guard.
Already
You guys are the ones
drinking?
on camera now. Yeah, already drinking. Definitely means he's ready to handle any problems, right? But look, he's
Nothing
drinking
like
Bud
the
Light,
security
huh?
guard.
He's got a Speedo on now since he's drinking Bud Light.
Love it.
I told him,
Love
let me
it.
serve it to you proper.
Yeah. You need to shake it
Well,
up.
brother, I know you probably got
Yeah.
1,000,005 things to do. We will let you get at it, but it was great to even hear you for a minute, get to pop on. If we'll
It's
be up,
actually
you
perfect,
know
too,
us.
'cause- Yeah, 2 minutes before then it was totally crazy. Like 5 people talking at once, everybody trying to figure stuff out. Like, you know, kind of us sometimes.
Yeah.
So like it was
Yeah.
kind of nice. You walked over and it got calm for a minute. I was like, oh, tight. I get to chill out for a second. I was having that anxiety thing for a minute there.
Well, you'll have some backup there on Saturday. So if you need anything, you know us. Don't hesitate to flag us down and ask us for anything. We're there for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, just flag me down when you're, you know, taking those safety meetings. It's the only thing I need is a few safety meetings every.
Duh. I'll bring you some indoor safety stuff too. So
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I
I
like
got
All
you,
kinds of
brother.
safe going on.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Well,
we
enjoy.
promote safety safe.
Oh,
Have a good
bro,
one.
I'm the captain of the safety team.
Put my big hand in there, so you're gonna have to.
There we go. That was Chris Taylor, the man of the hour. Thanks for taking a minute and talking with us, Chris. All right,
It
we'll
is.
walk around a
It
little
is
bit more.
so cool to see
Dinner?
somebody. It's so cool to see somebody right before a show. That's how you can tell a professional. He was even like, "Yeah, it was crazy 5 minutes ago,
Bring it
but
over
he is
here.
cool and he's cool and calm and ready to go and maintaining composure instead of running around like a chicken his head cut off, screaming and yelling at people." It's cool to see the
This is
professionalism.
Trina. This
Hi,
is
Trina.
this is the magic
What up?
wizard behind the curtain that makes all this stuff go down. Chris does a lot of
Ooh.
work, but Trina does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So
Yes, we've met once in passing before. She's very nice, very, very, very nice.
yeah,
Catered,
this is smelling delicious.
catered dinner.
I
Chris
just-
is really
oh,
setting the
let me
notch
turn it
up for
around.
the artists here a minute.
Look who it is.
Oh,
Buddy.
oh, wow,
Got
hello.
Medusa here
up?
in the
We know
flesh
her.
with a Baja Blast.
Ooh,
Yeah, so we just got Taco Bell, but if I had known that there were gonna be nachos. Gonna have to have
Fawn,
nachos
there's
too.
always room. Go take a safety meeting, and
There- there is always
you'll be ready.
nachos.
You'll be ready for
There is always
buffet
room for
nachos
nachos.
here, and just like that might be my favorite words. Buffet
Buffet nachos. I had,
Unless you're doing a
nachos.
potato bar, it's kind of my favorite.
but then you can have tachos.
Tachos.
I had nachos 2 times yesterday, first of all, and then I've just had Taco Bell today. Now it sounds like I'm gonna be not doing nachos again. So there's always time for nachos, first of
So
all.
Fawn sleeps in the van tonight.
I did say I was getting carried away with the beans.
That's not what I meant. But
Maybe
Um,
the chippies. Maybe the meats. I get down
man,
with
I love
nachos.
this. I love this setup. It's very flowy.
Mhm.
I should have stepped outside and walked back in the sunshine. But then you'd see me
You don't-
squinting and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have your glasses.
I have, it's a bit much on my noggin when I've got the headphones on and my sunglasses on.
A few too many cranial accessories.
Yeah, like my ears can only handle so many adornments.
Ah,
But yeah, so Ben, do you want to talk about your
Yes.
last week?
sure. I attempted to go hiking. Well, I mean, like I hiked, but not really. So I went to the Smoky Mountains to hike a section of the Appalachian Trail. And I was on my 3rd day of hiking and hurt my knee. Pretty much took me out within the first couple miles of the 3rd day. Ended up having
Aw.
to like limp down the trail to the road for the next 5 miles. And it kind of took me out for the rest of the time. You have to register your campsites when you're going through the Smokies so they know where you are because, like bears and such.
Right.
So once my schedule was off, I was done. Super cool stickers. But I got to spend a lot of cool time at a pretty cool resort at Fontana Dam. I got to see a Porsche rally, cars that I could never afford to touch, but there was a ton of them, so it was cool.
It was supposed to be colored.
I'm sorry, did you say a Porsche rally?
Yeah, like
Like
Porsche,
Porsche? Like
Yep.
the fine German
like
engineered?
the fine
machines.
German engineered machines. Yep, there's 250 of them that stayed
wow.
either at the resort that I was at or at the neighboring area. The Tail of the Dragon is a really popular road for motor enthusiasts and motorcycles, and it was right by where this hotel was. So I limped in there on a Thursday, and by Friday midday, the place was packed with Porsches. It was really cool to see. They all got to go take off on this run, and to hear all those really expensive, finely tuned machines fly down the canyon was pretty gnarly.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time. So I hung out at the dam for a few days and recouped my knee, And then I met Leah for a couple days because she was coming to restock me halfway through my hike, give me more food and stuff. So I hung out with them for a couple of days and then headed back into town. So it wasn't quite the trip I wanted or had expected, but had a really good time minus the injury nonetheless. Met some really cool people. Yeah, it was a good time.
Short but good is not necessarily a loss.
I mean, I was still gone like 9 days, 8 days. So it still wasn't, I mean, it
Solid
was
week and a half.
yeah, it was a length of time for sure.
Yeah.
But I was planning on hiking for at least 2 weeks. So it is a little shorter than I had anticipated. And I was planning on hiking 150 miles as opposed to the 25 that I actually did hike. So it was cool, just not exactly what I was after. But I got to relax and go swimming and
Next
do
time.
touristy stuff. There's always next time.
Yep, next time, next time, next time. Well, guys, I hate to be the one to
Yep.
do this, but my phone is barking at me that it is about to die, and I have just about walked through the whole show so far to show you who's set up, who's here. This is going to shape up to be a really good show. I'm glad you guys are coming out.
Yeah, we'll definitely gather some more footage while we're there over the next couple of days and have a really good show to come back to for next week. Do you
Yeah.
just want to wrap this up or do you want us to chat around for a while?
I mean, that's up to you. If you got stuff you want to chat around about, I could totally leave it to you and Kyle to chew the fat.
Let's
Or we could wrap up, call this the pre-show, and then come back in next week with some really nice footage.
do that. Let's wrap it up and call it a good pre-show, and we'll extend the show next week to get a good coverage of the Indie Tattoo Convention. I feel like this one
Tattoo
actually
Expo.
gets Expo. I didn't mean to say convention, sir.
Yeah. Oops.
I feel like we are more covering this one than we are able to at Hell City because none of us are employed there, so we're able to
True.
actually like go around and
I'm-
talk to people.
It's a little
and
different when
things.
we're running the show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
actually
you don't-
tattooing at the show. Oh, there's Brian.
Nice. Oh,
goodness.
Minnie Kitty.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like-
actually
I like
tattooing at
that
this
guy.
one. I've got Friday off. I'm going to be working on my painting, which will be a cool surprise. And then I am tattooing Jen Minot on Saturday. We've had her and Brian
Oh,
on.
Yeah,
Derb will be
Rockstars.
working on Brian. Derb will also be working on A-Raj Friday. And then I'll be working on
Nice.
Raina, one of my longtime clients who I've worked on in Michigan and Phoenix and now here, so, and Ohio. So,
Righteous.
catching up with some regulars. So it should be a really fun weekend. It's nice when like, when you've got like an OG client and you know what to expect and they know what to expect. So the chaos of the convention is no big deal because like we already know what to expect out of each other. So we just settle in and we can just kind of roll with it together.
They have done it before.
Yep. And Brian and Jen have been to several conventions with us now. Derb and I have worked on them in Detroit and Tampa.
Tampa.
Tampa. You guys know the show. But, well, I'm going to hop off of here before my phone completely dies.
All right,
And
all right.
we'll get together next week with some great coverage of Indy.
All right. Well, we will see you Saturday.
Awesome, guys. See you soon.